Welcome back to Shib, everyone. In this video, we will discuss how Apple has restricted people from purchasing Shiba Inu coins. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, share, and subscribe to the channel to view our most recent content on expert analysis and Shiba Inu price predictions. According to Coinbase, Apple wants to charge a 30% fee on any gas fees associated with NFT transfers made through the wallet app, but Coinbase claims that this is not possible. Now, let's start the video. Let's watch what happens to Shiba Inu on December 3rd. The price of Shiba Inu displays a surprisingly bullish outlook that may soon spark an explosive rise. The price of Shib is at a turning point that may spark an explosive bullish surge that may benefit investors at 35% to 0.00125. There are two factors that make this shift very likely to happen. At the moment, the monthly support level for the Shiba price is 0.933. The likelihood that the ship will take off from here is also high because this barrier is robust enough to endure 4 bearish attempts. The widely used Relative Strength Index momentum indicator adds believability of this outlook. This indicator has generated a positive when momentum rises, but the price movement does not follow suit. There is a divergence. Investors should consider the next significant hurdle at 0.127 for the Shiba price to retest, as the result of this technical formation is a trend reversal favoring bulls. This move would constitute a 35% gain. However, flipping the same level into a support floor will open the path for SHIB to tag the 0.202 hurdle this run-up, which could represent a 124% gain for investors. It is not impossible for the Shiba price to rise by the predicted 124%. The condition for SHIB tokens, unlike the original meme coins, is to hold above the 0.933 support level on the monthly time frame. If this level is broken on a high time frame chart, buyers may lose interest and sell their holdings, which could lead to a sell-off. Such a development could push Shiba Inu's price to 0.689. To reach parity with the US dollar, SHIB tokens would need to moonshot more than 800,000 per from where they were trading last week. There would be 5 requirements. The forthcoming introduction of Shiba to the blockchain, which aims to drastically reduce transaction fees, is the most crucial development for SHIB. Although Ethereum is a highly reliable network, its popularity tends to slow down processing times and drive up transaction costs. Shiba Inu is an ERC-20 currency that is built on the Ethereum blockchain. Shibarium is essential to significantly reducing these costs in order to fund the project's blockchain-based games. Aspirations come second, but the ultimate release of non-fungible token-driven games builds on the first premise. The ability for users to own their creations and purchase or sell NFTs on marketplaces is a crucial feature of blockchain-based games. Until Shibarium is released and transaction fees are significantly lowered, these marketplace transactions may remain unaffordable. Although developers are nearly entirely focused on the eventual introduction of Shibarium and the possibilities for SHIB within the metaverse, Shiba will still need to see a significant spike in merchant adoption. If SHIB is going to skyrocket to $1.25, there needs to be a significant amount of coin burn to reduce the estimated 549 trillion outstanding tokens. Shiba needs to gain real-world utility to put a floor beneath its token price. Acceptance by well-known retailers would be a necessity. The inventor of Ethereum, Vitalik Buterin, reportedly transferred over $410 trillion to a stale blockchain address in 2021, thus lowering the amount of coins in circulation. It's highly likely that in 2023, a comparable level of coin burn would be required to make a difference. Finally, to moonshot over 800,000 in 2023, Shiba Inu would require historically high levels of support and buzz on social media message boards. The bulk of the more than 1.25 million wallets that have SHIB coins would need to be active on social media in order to garner support for an asset that demonstrates how potent the fear of missing out can be. Shiba's the last 24 hours saw a tiny 36% increase in its burn rate, with 8,375,655 ships torched and 6 transactions completed in the previous 7 days. After a rebound from lows of 0.0081 on November 22, Shib has remained in consolidation with the range tightening as the days pass. This could suggest a move might be on the horizon, though the extent is still unknown. On December 3, 2,790 Shib tokens were burned, and 50 transactions were made. This number is lower than the previous week when 123,456 Shib tokens were burned. According to a blog post, the DAO model was presented to let the community to participate in decision-making. Shibu announced its merging with the Italian burger joint in February, and the daily RSI has flattened, boosting the likelihood of consolidation ahead of the main move. The DAO model developed by Well was put to the test during the recent launch of its decentralized organizational group DOG in late November. Community members were given the task of selecting the best interior design for future franchise locations from a sample of 3 concepts provided by the partner design firm, Peso. Future decisions made available to community members will make use of the DOG model, and they will include choices related to store decor, menu options, and packaging. Furthermore, a separate DAO will be used by the Shiba Inu community to determine the most effective use of monies given to SHIB holders, which account for 15% of future net store revenues. You may have noticed that NFTs can no longer be sent on the iOS version of Coinbase Wallet. This is because Apple is preventing our most recent app release until we turn off the feature, the Coinbase Wallet account tweeted on Thursday. Coinbase Wallet iOS app no longer supports NFT transactions due to Apple's strict new NFT restrictions, which were revealed in October. Even though they aren't technically prohibited, NFTs are subject to a high 30% transaction fee on Apple's mobile app store. Developers who fail to comply risk having their apps deleted from the store. Standard based on Coinbase asserts that it is not feasible for Apple to impose a 30% fee on any gas fees, i.e., fees related to NFT transfers conducted through the wallet app on the Ethereum network. Anyone knowledgeable with blockchain and NFT operations will tell you that this is obviously not possible. According to Coinbase, even if we wanted to, we couldn't comply because Apple uses a proprietary in-app purchase mechanism that doesn't handle cryptocurrencies. The Ethereum network requires fees known as gas for every transaction a user completes, even if they are simply transferring an asset, such as an NFT, to a different wallet. These fees are necessary for the network to operate, but they are more complex than a flat rate and are not governed by a single entity. The cost of gas is measured in GAI but paid for in ETH fluctuates according on the Ethereum network's activity and a smart contract's code's efficacy. Additionally, more seasoned users have the option to spend more to have their transactions appear higher on the list. Coinbase has been enraged by these constraints on its mobile application. Compares Apple's actions to the company's desire to collect fees for each email sent across open internet protocols. The controversial app purchase tax implemented by Apple has angered many cryptocurrency supporters, including Tim Sweeney, the CEO of Epic Games, who launched a lawsuit against the company's practices and said that the tech giant must be stopped. A former YouTube executive and current CEO of Polygon Studios, Ryan Wyatt, has taken a same stance and declared Apple's 30% tax to be illegal. Monopoly in the industry will always impede technological progress. Twitter's wealthy CEO, Elon Musk, had previously voiced concerns that Apple will ban Twitter from its retail locations. That concludes today. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Musk later met with Apple CEO Tim Cook on Wednesday, and Cook reportedly allied Musk's worries to Cook. See our most recent stuff by sharing and subscribing to the channel.